Hey West Tennessee, Chief Meteorologist Tom Miners here on this Wednesday, March 13th, recording a quick update for you on my blog. Current time is just before noon, and so right around the middle of the day here on this Wednesday, I'm sure you're starting to notice that those winds are picking up. The winds are starting to gust pretty strong out there, and this is, again, just the beginning. I'm expecting a lot of these winds to start to really pick up later tonight, and it's also very mild outside. I hope that you realize those two combined, we're about to start to get into allergy season here pretty quick, so if you're like me and you hate those pesky allergies, you better start preparing for that. But I, of course, came not to talk about the pollen index. I wanted to talk a little bit more about this threat for severe weather and some strong winds that we've got going into tonight. Let's go ahead and start out with our website, wbbjtv.com/weather, and that shows that we don't have any weather alerts yet. We do have that wind advisory in effect from now until midnight tonight for all 21 counties in West Tennessee. But the latest update now has a level 1 to 2 out of 5 for the risk for severe weather in West Tennessee. That's a marginal risk for parts of West Tennessee near the Tennessee River, and the rest of our area is pretty much under that slight risk. Threat for a tornado today is a 2% chance within 25 miles of any point within this green area for a tornado to develop. Slightly higher chance as you go farther south and west. Damaging winds are slightly higher and slightly higher on the kind of risk scale here for us. As we can see, damaging winds anywhere in that area in yellow especially, and possibility for it farther east near the Tennessee River, but not as much. And hail, lower threat for that today. We've also got that slight risk for tomorrow. That's a level 2 again out of 5, so we got to talk about tomorrow as well. Right now, radar is not going to show much. We've had a few isolated showers move through West Tennessee early this morning, but we're dry. Satellite is going to show those clouds sticking around, but we've got some breaks of sunshine trying to make their way in too. Just look at the temperatures though. Here at about 11:40, the temperatures were at 70 degrees in Savannah, and they're still warming up area-wide because look at these winds. They're gusting out of the south-southeast, and they're gusting already over 30 miles per hour in parts of southwest Tennessee. Selmer's latest gust up to 35 miles per hour. This is a look at the setup as a whole via satellite, showing you basically that comma head structure to this low pressure system that's developing in the central plains, really starting to deepen now. It shows that long line of clouds extending all the way from Kansas down into eastern Texas, where they had a 78 mile per hour wind gust this morning in Dallas-Fort Worth Airport about 4:53 a.m. You can see actually there are blizzard warnings in place across Colorado as well. So this system is a very dynamic system. It's producing all kinds of weather across the central United States. And of course, it's going to end up in West Tennessee tonight, but no snow here. You can see that line of showers pretty weak right now, and there's none of that energy that is currently over much of the deep south. We're going to start to see that energy increase as we go into the remainder of the afternoon here, where that energy is going to be something for those thunderstorms in Arkansas to tap into today. And especially once we get towards about, well, this is going to be taking place around 5 o'clock or so, we're really starting to see those energy levels get higher in southwest Tennessee, though we'll still be kind of capped under the atmosphere today. That cap needs to come off in order for the thunderstorms to fire here. So here's a look at this forecast hour by hour, starting with noon, walking you through it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 o'clock, those showers and thunderstorms still west of the Mississippi River for the most part, but starting to cross the Mississippi and enter into West Tennessee between 7 and 9 p.m. So that's when areas farthest west in our viewing area will start to see those showers. Now, there will still be some energy for those showers to tap into, but this is a look at midnight when that rain is coming more into the Jackson area. Still the worst of the thunderstorms are near the Mississippi River, where you can see they're being highlighted by this red color here. That's 1 a.m. in the morning. Here's 2 a.m. and then 3 a.m. Those thunderstorms are weakening as they move farther east. So really the greater threat for any severe weather tonight is going to be especially after sunset and in the very early morning hours of Thursday, but especially high near the Mississippi River and points east. That threat will really start to decrease with time. So we're looking at a cluster of showers and thunderstorms tonight. The main thing is still these strong winds that'll be highest even when it's not raining. So up until midnight, that wind advisory in effect. That's when we really could see power outages, could certainly see some very strong winds blow some things around the yard. This is a look at another model showing what will happen with round 2. After round 1 kind of fizzles out early Thursday, we'll start to see a broken line of showers and thunderstorms redevelop. This is a look at noon, where you can see over West Tennessee, we've just got these clusters of these showers moving through, and they don't really start to become strong until they move through Middle Tennessee tomorrow afternoon and evening, finally moving through much of the southeast after that. So I know you're also wondering probably about the threat for tornadoes. Well, this is a look at the significant tornado parameter, a measurement for how likely a tornado is within the ingredients the atmosphere gives us. And you can see that number doesn't really spike until we get to tomorrow afternoon, when it's basically between a 1 and a 2, maybe over a 2 in some spots, but between a 1 and a 2 at noon tomorrow, right through the afternoon and early evening. And again, I think if we're going to see anything start to rotate, it'll be closer to the Tennessee River tomorrow, where you saw on the day 2 outlook that this is where we have our highest risk for severe weather on Thursday. Again, mainly in the late morning through afternoon and early evening. So I'll have an update on this forecast. We'll walk you through hour by hour. And again, look at when we're going to see these strongest winds. Damaging winds still the main concern for severe weather tonight. And tomorrow, we'll look at the potential for round 2 to produce anything that may start to rotate. That'll be coming up in your next look at the forecast on WBBJ.